My dear, beloved son, in the quiet whispers of the morning and the soft glow of the night I reach out my hand to you, seeking to touch your heart with an embrace warmer than the rays of the sun. In the stillness, I am there in the laughter and the tears, the triumphs and the defeats. I am always present, I who sculpted the universe and painted the sky with stars. Do not hesitate to enter the tiredness and soil of your world, bearing the weight of love that could not be contained. Understand, my beloved, that your life is not a series of random events, but a tapestry woven from the threads of my grace. Each strand is a gift, each color, a victory, each pattern, a lesson in love and strength. Yet see how the darkness of ingratitude can cloud your vision, how the chains of discontent can bind your spirit, and how the dungeon of dissatisfaction can claim your joy. Hear me, then, when I speak of freedom, the kind that comes from a heart so full of gratitude that it overflows. Yes, it is by expressing gratitude that you have been released from the grip of discontent. When you feel the shadows of despair creeping over you, when the hints of doubt echo in your mind, pause and look around you. Count the stars, number the victories, and remember that each one was created with you in mind. Start a gratitude journal, let each page be a testament to what is important to you. It's good that you found the smile of a stranger, the waiting of a friend, the beauty of a sunset or the simple miracle of waking up to a new day. These notes will be your weapon against the lie that you are lacking, your shield against the onslaught of greed, my son. Immerse yourself in my word, just as rain fills the earth and brings life. Let the scriptures drain your soul, sprouting seeds of wisdom and peace. My word is alive, cutting through the fog of confusion and illuminating your path. When I spoke the universe into existence, my word was the power that transformed chaos into order. It's the same word that can transform your heart. Remember that I did not just send commands from above, I went down to walk beside you, showing you the way, living as an example. I, the Creator, have become like the created to reveal a love that defies depths, heights and extent of time. In my actions, in my words, and ultimately, in my sacrifice, you see how far I would go for you as you navigate the currents of this life. Don't be discouraged by fading sometimes. You may feel adrift, but you are never lost to my vision. With every high tide of joy and every low tide of challenge, I am shaping you, making you stronger, more resilient, and drawing you closer to me. When you are tired and the clamor of the world drowns out the song of your soul, whisper my name in that moment of surrender. You will find strength in your weakest hour, you will discover my power made perfect. It is not by your strength nor your will, but by my spirit that is carried through each day. Let me remind you of the stars, the countless lights that pierce the night sky. They are my promises to you, always fixed and unshakable. Just as the dawn chases away the night, my love is a constant sunrise over your life, dispelling the darkness and providing hope with every shadow that paints the horizon. So step out of the shadows, lift your face to the light of my presence, and may gratitude fill your heart. Be the music that dances on your lips, walking in the freedom of a grateful heart. Know that in every step, I am with you, my guiding hand, my providing love, and in my voice, I whisper peace. And now, dear ones, as you absorb these words, may I be the balm to your weary soul and the melody you carry into the world, spreading the fragrance of gratitude, sharing the light of my word, and living in the boundless joy of a heart in communion with me. My beloved son, come close and listen, my voice is as soft as the breath of the wind, but as firm as the ground beneath your feet. Let me surround you with words of eternal assurance, for I have much to share with you. Understand that your life is not a series of coincidences, but a tapestry woven with divine purpose. Each thread represents a moment, a decision, a heartbeat of yours. I know each one, for I am the weaver of their joys, sorrows, triumphs and trials. Rejoice not only because your name is engraved in the heavenly book of life, but also because you have carved your days with love and intention. See in the time of my kingdom, bow to eternity, and so, your fleeting life of vapor here is safe, anchored in the eternal that I justify. Yes, by faith in me as your resurrected Savior, but you are also glorified. Glory is not just a future promise, it is a present reality subtly infusing your being with a radiance that the shadows of this world cannot dim. Joy, oh sweet joy, is the melody that plays deep in your soul, a constant that can swell to a symphony even amidst life's fiercest. This joy is not yours, make it as my gift to you, a sign of my never-ending love. It is the peace that passes all understanding, the unquenchable light that resides within you, because you are mine. At the dawn of each new day, stand before me with your hands unfurled and your heart whispering unguarded to me, Jesus, I am here for your joy, and I will pour into you only that indescribable joy from the inexhaustible springs of my grace. Let my presence infuse you, let it flow into your bones, fortifying you against the attacks of daily toil. Remember, as you go out into the world, that I am never a distant person. I am as close as your next breath, as intimate as your most private thoughts. You don't need to shout to get my attention, a murmur, even a sigh, calls me to look, and my answer comes back to me. Often you need a touch, a word, a smile, there is no rationing in my economy of abundance. My stores of joy are limitless for you. One must never forget the profound mystery that you are sitting with me in the celestial realms. Though you walk the earth, your spirit touches the outskirts of heaven. You are a citizen of an eternal kingdom, where love reigns supreme, justice flows like a mighty river, and the currency is grace. Sitting with me is a position of honor, a testament to your identity as my beloved. It's a promise that your life is more than what you see, more than the struggles you endure. It is a foretaste of the glory to come, where every tear will be wiped away, every brokenness mended, and every sadness will turn to dance. So walk boldly, live, love and show compassion fiercely, as freely as you draw breath. Forgive as generously as the waves that wash over the shore, sharing the hope that it is an anchor for your soul and a beacon of light that illuminates your path. You are my ambassador to a world that so desperately needs to see my face. Do you see how precious you are to me? How can I help but love you? When I shaped you with my own hands, I breathed my own heart into you. You are a reflection of my image, a vessel of my spirit, a child of my heart. So come, whether in moments of exuberant praise or in moments of quiet despair. I'm here, always here. My love for you is unchanging and never-ending. Drink unconditionally deeply from the well of my presence. And let your soul find rest. Remember these words, hold on to them as a compass by which you navigate the complexities of life. You are justified, you are glorified, you are mine, and in that truth, find your joy, a joy that no circumstances can steal, a joy that is eternal. Come closer to me and let my words wrap around you like a gentle breeze on a hot summer day. I am your Father, your Creator, the Alpha and the Omega, speaking directly to the depths of your soul. As you walk with me, feel the touch of my light, a beacon that guides your steps and illuminates the path ahead. My light does more than simply show the way, she infuses him with a warmth that can melt the cold of his transgressions and fears. Understand, my child, that while your journey is adorned with the beauty of my creation, it is also fraught with pitfalls and challenges. You will encounter moments of weakness and shadows. When you remember this, know that my blood has the power to purify, renew and completely restore. Every moment you register your sin, confess it to me, open your heart to me and allow the honesty of your words to be the key that unlocks my forgiveness and my grace. But know this, at no point do you walk in comments, because by your side, you are safe from the moment you believed in me. Your step with me, my dear, is not a precarious ledge on which you falter, depending on your speed or skill in confession. It is an open space, a place of freedom, founded on the rock of my righteousness given to you as an eternal gift. This righteousness is not earned by the quantity of your confessions, nor by the eloquence of your prayers, but is freely given, born of the unyielding grace of my love. As you wear the splendor of a robe woven from my righteousness, step ardently into the light of my presence. As you do, you will find that the good in your life shines with a brilliance that can only come from me, and the burdens you carry become lighter, easier to bear, because you are not shouldering them alone. Only in this divine communion is every joy multiplied, and every sorrow shared, that you may bring everything to me in the light of my love. Let your heart learn to love others more deeply. As you look at your fellow man through my eyes, see not just their faces, but their hearts, hopes, and struggles. Embrace them with a love that reflects the love I have for you, a love that is patient, kind, and seeks no harm. As you dwell in my presence, you will find that your steps will become more steadfast, for sin cannot hide where my light shines. Each misstep is revealed, not to shame you, but to gently guide you back to the path you set. Rejoice in my name, my precious child, from sunrise to sunset. Savor the constant company of my spirit and exalt yourself in the certainty of my justice that surrounds you. There is no need to fear the darkness or the silence of the night, for you are never alone. My love is the eternal flame that burns the night, and my song about you is the lullaby that calms your fears. Do not burden yourself with the thought of keeping a perfect record of your mistakes, confessing each one with the urgency of a debtor paying off his bills. Live in the freedom of my grace, knowing that every sin confessed is cast as far as the east is far. From the west, I no longer remembered you. This is the heart of my message, the gospel of peace. You are saved by grace, through faith, and that is not of yourselves, it is my gift to you, not a result of works, so that no one can boast. Your life united with me is a tapestry of grace, each thread colored with the hue of my love. As you go out into the world, know that your life is a light to others, a reflection of my glory and hope. When others see what you do, not only notice the actions, but the love with which you perform them, a love that flows from my heart to yours. Walk in peace, walk in joy, walk in love, and most of all, walk in light. In my light, you see light, and in my presence, you find fullness of joy. To enter into the glowing warmth of my love today, let us walk together, my dear child. In every step, there is grace, in every breath, there is life, and in every moment spent with me, there is an eternal embrace that whispers that you are mine and I am yours forever. My dear son, I see you in the silent corners of your tiredness, in the shadow of your uncertainties. When you feel engulfed in doubt, know that my light is an unfailing beacon destined to lift you from the cloister of shadows. In the warmth of my embrace, when your heart is burdened with the weight of worries, know that I am here to lift you up. My light is not just to light your path, but to light your burden. Come, take a moment, and let's talk, just you and me, without the clamor of the world to distract us. I am your refuge, your safe haven in the storm. The world outside is a stormy sea, and the waves may rage and roar, but they cannot reach you here with me. The solutions you seek, the answers you seek, after toiling, leave them in my hands. You didn't put the fragments together on your own, and yet here you are, still searching longingly for a peace that seems to fit beyond your scope. But what if I told you that peace is not a distant shore, but a sanctuary within you, waiting to be discovered? What if I told you that, in the restlessness of my presence, the answers to the search will unfold like the dawn dispels the night? You just need to rest here, let go of the chains you hold so tightly, and remember who I am, child. Striving in silence, you will discover that I was God all along, and I did not waver. As the Prince of Peace, don't just offer peace, I give it freely, without measure, like the air you breathe. So breathe into me, dear one, with every breath. Let my peace fill your lungs, your heart, your very being, and as you exhale, release the tension that has kept you trapped in the fears that have captivated you. Share with me your trials, for my shoulders are broad and strong, shaped to bear the weight of the world, including every fragment of your anguish. Trust that I can handle them, for there is no burden too heavy for me, no night too dark, no storm too terrible, no mountain too deep to stand near me, and I will guide your steps with love on the path of peace. I am not distant, observing the heights untouched by their trials. I'm here in the middle of your turbulence, closer than the very air you breathe. There's no need to scream or throw your hands out frantically. I am as close as your whispered prayer, as close as your beating heart. Remember the tales of old, the stories from ancient texts, the moments when I calmed the seas and guided the lost through the desert, transforming mourning into dance. I am the same unchanging God. The miracles of yesterday are the promises of today, evidencing my unfailing love and power. So now, drop that cloak of despair that you have draped over your shoulders. Exchange it for a garment of praise, to beauty instead of ashes. As you sit with me, let my words wash over you like a clean stream, refreshing, renewing, restoring. Remember that in me, you are more than a winner, you have a fullness of joy, and there is an eternal hope, like the sun that rises each morning, relentless in its quest to banish the night. So is my determination to bring light to your darkness. It is not a passing or wavering light, but resolute and constant. It is not a light that simply shows the way, it is a light that transforms, invigorates, and gives life. Do not forget, my son, that when you delight in my presence, you reflect my light. Become a beacon in the surrounding darkness, a vessel of my peace and love. So when you feel like you are shrouded in night, remember that you too can shine with the brilliance of my love, bringing hope to those who sit in the darkness all around. May these words not just be a fleeting comfort, but an alliance and steadfastness between us. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave you. Abide in me, and you will walk in the eternal path of peace, my dear child, for you are mine, and indeed, there is no room just for darkness, but for the unwavering radiance of the light of my presence. Amen.